Hello everyone, this is alpha-harpreet and in today's video we'll be taking a look at Monotype rule compendium and guide for poison type. Mono poison is one of the types that is doing good in generation 7, mainly because of rise in fairy usage and some new tools and Pokemon that poison mono has access to. Mono poison teams tends to be bulky and usually consist of very good defensive cores. With that being said, let's take a look at mega evolutions that can be used on mono poison teams. Mega VENUSAUR. Mega VENUSAUR is undoubtedly the best mega Pokemon available for mono poison team. If we compare it with Mega BEEDRILL, Mega VENUSAUR has very good bulk that helps in matches such as water, rock and ground as well. Mega VENUSAUR with its high bulk and recovery moves in Leech Seed and Synthesis becomes harder to kill for the opponent. The set you see here is a physically defensive set that is meant to eat physical hits for the team such as Earthquake. Leech Seed provides Mega VENUSAUR with a pseudo recovery move while chipping away health of Pokemon. HP Fire is used for steel types such as Scizor, Ferrothorn and Skarmory, which otherwise wall the set. Giga Drain helps it in taking out water, ground and rock types for the team and it heals as well. Lastly, Synthesis is used for longevity and to stall out. Mega VENUSAUR is a staple for mono poison teams due to its high bulk and its ability to check many threatening Pokemon for mono poison teams. Next up we have Mega BEEDRILL. Mega BEEDRILL really shines in Psychic matchup where Psychic team has no safe switch into its adaptability boosted U-turn. Mega BEEDRILL is commonly found on offensive poison teams as an offensive pivot. U-turn and poison jab are stab moves that hit hard thanks to adaptability. It has great speed, outspeeding 70 base speed Scarf Pokemon. Knockoff is a utility move used here to help versus walls such as Eviolite Porygon 2. Drill Run is for steel and fire types such as Heatran, Torkoal, etc. Mega BEEDRILL is not commonly seen on mono poison teams as Mega VENUSAUR checks more threats defensively. Now we will take a look at some psychic checks on mono poison teams. Poison types have only two weaknesses and one of them is psychic. And now we'll take a look at some psychic checks. First we have Muk. Alolan Muk with its great poison and dark typing is an amazing switch into psychic type attacks with impunity. It is very common on mono poison teams in this metagame as it not only checks psychic type but it is also used as a special pivot on mono poison teams as it has very good special bulk. As for the moveset, Knockoff is a great utility move helping versus wall and crippling item reliant Pokemon. Pursuit is used to trap and damage psychic types such as Alolan Raichu, Vistini and Latios. Poison Jab along with its ability Poison Touch has a nifty 50% chance to poison the opponent and it also hits neutral target hard. Gunk Shot may be used if you desire more power. Shadow Sneak helps to patch up its low speed and to pick up weakened Pokemon and helps in taking out faster threats such as Vistini and Mega Alakazam. Fire Blast may be used here to damage steel types such as Ferrothorn, Scizor, Skarmory and so on. If Fire Blast is used, then Sassy Nature should be used on the set. Next we have Gengar. Good speed and a great special attack turns Gengar into an amazing wall breaker that is hard to switch into outside of dedicated special walls. Gengar is a psychic check as well as mono psychic team cannot reliably switch into Gengar's stab Shadow Ball outside of Meloetta. Sludge Wave helps versus fairy types and Sludge Wave hits neutral targets harder than Shadow Ball. Focus Blast is used for steel types such as Heatran, Ferrothorn, etc. while Thunderbolt is used for Celesteela and opposing Toxapex. Destiny Bond is an option to run as well as it allows it to take out a Pokemon it cannot one-hit knockout in return. Next we have Scolipede. Scolipede is one of the best physically offensive Pokemon that can be used on poison mono teams. It is especially huge in psychic matchup where it can secure a sweep with its Mega Horn and other coverage moves. As for the moveset, Earthquake and Rock Slide provide good coverage while also taking out on Fire, Rock, Electric and Flying types such as Mega Charizard Y. Swords Dance is used to increase its decent attack stat to sky high levels, allowing it to sweep more easily. Protect can be used as well to secure a guaranteed speed boost which may allow it to outspeed and clean the opposing team. If Protect is used, then Adamant Nature should be run for more power. Life Orb is used as an item to increase the power of its move. Swords Dance turns SCOLIPEDE into an amazing wall breaker as well. Next we have Drapion. Drapion is not commonly found on mono poison teams, as Alolan Muck is much more common in this metagame since it fulfills two roles, that is a psychic check and a specially defensive pivot. However, Drapion can be used on mono poison teams as well. Since it has dark poison typing, it is immune to psychic attacks, and with a choice band it hits somewhat hard. Pursuit is used to trap and kill psychic types such as Vistini, Latios, etc., which are troublesome for mono poison team. Poison Jab is its poison stab move, which helps versus fairy types and also hits neutral target hard. Knockoff is a great utility move, helping in removing item reliant Pokemon, and lastly Earthquake is used for steel types, which Drapion cannot reliably damage. Next we have Skuntank. Skuntank is also an option to run on mono poison teams since it also has dark poison typing. However, it is outclassed by Alolan Muck and by SCOLIPEDE. However, Skuntank has priority Sucker Punch, which helps a lot in taking out Vistini or Latios or Alakazam 1 vs 1. Lumberry is used here to make it immune to status for a turn. We have Pursuit to trap psychic type, Poison Jab is its poison stab move, and Taunt to stop walls or set up sweepers. Mega BEEDRILL is also a psychic chip. I won't be explaining that because I already explained its set in Mega Evolution Corner. So now let's take a look at ground checks. Ground is a very hard matchup for mono poison teams, and most of the time it is an auto loss versus a very good ground team. However, poison has some checks for ground teams, and now we will take a look at those checks. First we have Crobat. This set is also called as Utility Bat. Here, Crobat provides an invaluable immunity to ground, and it also acts as a hazard control and pivot. Defog is for the obvious to clear off hazards. Roost is for longevity. U-turn allows Crobat to keep momentum and bring in a teammate safely. And lastly, Brave Bird as a stab attack hits decently hard even when uninvested. 248 HP EVs are used to improve its overall bulk, and 252 speed EVs are used so that it is very fast thanks to its high 130 base speed. Crobat can switch in on choiced locked user such as Excadrill. Next up we have Weezing. Weezing is not commonly found on mono poison teams. However, it is still a good addition and a check to ground for any poison team. Weezing has good physical bulk that allows it to check many ground types such as Excadrill, Mamoswine, etc. Will-O-Wisp is used here to cripple physical attackers and to improve its bulk. Pain Split is for recovery. Haste can be used as well to stop setup sweepers, but recovery is more important. Flamethrower is used to nail steel types not named Hedron. Next we have Golbat. Eviolite Golbat has greater bulk that lets it act as a more sturdy ground check and hazard control. It has Infiltrator that allows it to cripple a foe behind Substitute with Toxic or hit it with Brave Bird. Roost is for longevity and to constantly check opposing threats. Super Fang may be used to do good 50% damage to opposing Pokemon at full health. Taunt is an option to shut down slow walls, set up sweepers and hazard setters. Next we have Amoonguss. Amoonguss is found on mono poison teams that use Mega BEEDRILL as the Mega Pokemon. Amoonguss acts as a switch into ground moves thanks to its good overall bulk and access to Regenerator and ability. Spore is the selling point of Amoonguss, letting it cripple opposing Pokemon for few turns. Giga Drain as a stab move helps versus ground types. Clear Smoke is used to stop setup sweepers and that set up in its face of Amoonguss, and HP Fire deals with Mega Scizor for the team, which is problematic for mono poison teams in general.